everyone, and welcome to my show. I'm Melody Trice, and I'm so excited that you decided to join me. Well, you know I have some amazing guests always coming on this show to really share their life story with you. So you guys got to make sure that you stay tuned, because after this message, we'll be right back.
We just finished dinner and it was time for homework. He hates homework. I know he's bright.
Why is it so hard for me?
He's
I'm
just
trying
gotta
as
try a
hard
little
as
harder.
I can.
1 in 5 children struggle with learning and attention issues. Go from misunderstanding to understood.org.
Connor is struggling in school.
Finding lowest airfare to Istanbul.
Why don't you understand me?
I do. This is what it feels like for kids with learning and attention issues. Redirecting to understood.org.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I want to welcome my special guest, Katherin Pacino. How you doing?
I'm doing really well. How about you, Melody?
I'm doing great, and welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. It's good to be here. Thank you for having me.
Oh, yes. Well, one of the things about it, I just love the fact that you are just doing your thing in the entertainment industry.
Yes.
And I love how you had your start to really prepare you for where you are right now. So tell us a little bit about where you started from.
Okay, I started as far as being in the industry as an extra, so which gave me a lot of wherewithal about, you know, what goes behind the scenes, you know, with the director and the cast and the crew, and what goes into every scene. I mean, sometimes when you see that final scene, it's so glamorized.
Okay.
They probably did like 40 takes on that same scene.
It makes a difference, and a lot of people don't know what it really takes to be an actress.
It's a lot of work. I mean, I was lucky. I had some great coaches, Dominic DeFazio out of Strasbourg Institute, and you know, and a few others. But I think he was probably one of the best, and that was years ago. But I came on my own.
Wow.
You know, my parents were so against it. They were in the jewelry business, so I basically grew up in that business, and also many of my families in fashion and things like that. Then I got into my own as far as an actress a couple of years ago. I was a co-star with Gary Busey in Mansion of Blood, which is very, very, it's a horror genre, very campy.
Yeah, because I know you love those horror films.
Yeah. I used to watch Frankenstein and Bela Lugosi and all those. And then I starred in a role, Heavy Metal, by FTP Productions, because there's a few heavy metals that are out there on YouTube and Netflix and Amazon. So
it makes a difference, right?
They re-released both movies around the world.
Wow.
So
it makes a big difference.
Yeah, it does.
Well, one of the things about it, I know you have some up-and-coming things happening where you're actually going to be presenting awards.
Yes, I'm going to be presenting an award for Silver Spur Awards, and this is going to be held at on September 21st on a Friday evening at Sportsman's Lodge in Studio City.
Wow.
I want you guys to go to realcowboys.org. REEL, like the movie Real, realcowboys.org.
Wow.
And
so tell us a little bit about it, because a lot of people don't even know that it exists.
Oh yeah, it's celebrates the Western genre. You know, the cowboys and the Indians and early American culture. It's really, I used to be on the board for 2 years. I'm not anymore, but it's really, really a really good organization. But every year we do the Silver Spur Awards, and this year we're going to have, oh my God, Sam Elliott, Billy Zane, Marguerite Happy, who's she does all the horse tricks and things like that. She's really, really very great.
So one of the things about it is, tell me a little bit about what made you say you want to be an actress? Because I know you say you was, you know, doing extra work, and then you began to actually do speaking roles and doing your thing. So what was that moment to say, this is what I'm supposed to be doing?
I think I thought that I wanted to be an actress when I was watching movies as a little girl.
Oh, wow.
So, you know,
it was always there.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think from the time I was about 5 or 6 years old, and I used to watch movies, and especially one of my favorite movies was Gone with the Wind.
I think that's a lot of people's
Clark
favorite.
Gable. It just so happens that many years later, I met his son, Clark Gable Jr., and his granddaughter, Kelly Gable.
Wow.
So,
And I know you was actually married to, you know.
I was married to Sal Pacino, who's father of Al Pacino. I'm his widow, and Sal and I were 30 years apart. Al and Sal were about 17 or 18 years apart.
Wow.
When you do the math.
Well, you know, a lot of people don't know that, you know, dating much more mature guys, the benefits sometimes, you know.
Well, you know the old saying, the older the vintage, the finer the wine.
And that makes sense, I'm telling you. That makes
The older the violin, the sweeter the music.
That makes a big difference, okay?
It does.
So look, one of the things about the longevity in the entertainment industry means a lot, right?
Yeah.
And so what has been that thing that has kept you going in the entertainment industry?
I look at it like this because I'm a very spiritual person. I keep my eyes on the prize, and everybody has their divine moments. When the universe wants to put you, and when God wants to put you the right place, the right time, there's a reason why you fall and skin your knees. You learn from that. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
It really does.
So it does, yeah.
And a lot of people don't know that.
I'm glad that I didn't make it overnight.
Yeah. Because,
but I'm still
enjoying the journey.
it's not about the destination, it's the journey.
Yes, and that makes a lot of sense. And truly, that actually encourages other actors and artists out there to know to just really enjoy the journey, because you will get there if you just continue, right?
Yes, just stick with it. And you know what? There's something that happens in the universe when you try and you try and you try and you make it happen. And it's not going to, make you a star necessarily, but it does take you to where you're supposed to go.
Yeah, because a lot of people
I really do feel that way.
Okay, a lot of people out there, they come to Hollywood and the thing they think about is, I'm finna be a star right now.
Oh yeah, they're gonna set the world on fire. You know, I was no different. Come on. But it's everything happens for a reason. I really do believe that.
I think it develops you, right?
It develops you. It makes a person that you are. And like I said before, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and you learn from your mistakes. And that's if you didn't learn something, then all is if you learned it, I should put it that way. If you learned something from your experience, then all is not for naught.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, one of the things about it, before you leave, I want everyone to be able to follow you on your social media. And could you let them know?
Yes, I'm on Facebook, Katherin Pacino. That's the last name is KOVIN-PACINO. And also I am on IMDb.com, and that's the movie industry has, it shows you the films that I'm going to be doing, that I'm attached to. I can't talk about those right now, but and also I don't want to forget, but I'm also going to be presenting for a family film awards.
Wow.
Coming in on September 28th.
Wow, well, congratulations.
Thank you. I'm excited about it.
Well, that's something to be excited about. So,
Yes,
I appreciate you so much for coming on the show, gave so much wisdom in just such a short time. I think that's amazing.
Well, thank you for having me, and it was just a joy to be here.
Yes, thank you so much. Look, you guys, you stay tuned, because after this break, we'll be right back.
Hey, you.
Yeah, you. Getting that college education, what are you gonna do? Graduate and take some office job? Be like everybody else?
Or will you dare do something different?
Like, be a teacher. You could be my teacher. You got the skills.
The smarts?
Yes, you. You could be the teacher I never forget.
That would be cool.
Does that corporate job even have recess? What are you gonna make of yourself?
What are you gonna make of me?
Did you hear about the pony with a sore throat? He was a little horse. Can I tell you a cat joke? Just kidding. Why couldn't the Wait, why was the basketball court all wet? Why? Because the players kept dribbling all over it. Where the Cavs go on vacation? New York.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Right now, I have some amazing people here with me. I want to welcome Bayou and Daniel to the show.
Hey, what's going on? Thanks for having us.
I am so happy to have you because one thing about it, before we even start, I want you to know that you're the dream team, right?
That's right. Dream Team Directors.
Yes. So look, tell me first of all, where did you get that name from?
Well, we started selling out products for our clients. We started making dreams come true. We started making famous, artists and changing the world with our films. And so the clients started calling us the Dream Team Directors.
Because one of the things about it, like you just said, their dream is coming true.
Mm-hmm.
So why did you choose that direction, though? Especially, making films, making movies.
Well, I think isn't the dream the most exciting thing about life?
Yeah.
To wake up and have something you really believe in and really are passionate about and want to achieve. And we sort of take that concept and, use filmmaking to express that concept.
Wow. Because
Yeah.
technically, they actually take people away from their reality, right, into a dream world.
Yes. Yes.
Typically, right?
Yeah.
So one of the things about it, I know you're currently working on some stuff, and I
Yeah.
definitely want everyone to know what you're working on right now.
That is cool. We are, basically every day we're waking up. We're a husband and wife team.
Yeah.
We have a 2.5-year-old. He's wild, he's fun, he's crazy. But he's grown up in a very challenged world. As we look around us, there's a lot of messed up things going on in this world. So we're every day just trying to do projects that are somehow uplifting the world and inspiring people.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how do you actually come up with those projects? Do you collaborate with other people to just say, okay, this is what we're going to do next?
Yeah, we've been super lucky. We've gotten a chance to collaborate with bands as big as Coldplay. We helped raise over $1 million with Coldplay and album artists, which they created a bunch of art for one of their albums and they sold it for at-risk youth in England. So that was cool.
So we did a documentary for them.
Yeah.
That project.
And then Oscar nominee Mark Ruffalo, we worked on a project with him about saving the environment.
Wow.
So we get to work with really amazing people, and it just really uplifts us too to learn from them because these are some of the most amazing people in the world.
So one of the things that I'm hearing from you is the fact that you're not just really showcasing that artist, you're actually building like a community to just bring awareness about certain situations.
Exactly. Yeah, we feel so, like for example, in Long Beach here, you could look out and you see all the pollution and things like that in the port. So we want to make a big impact on the environment. We want to make and we created an impact here in Compton, helping with literacy, with the peace rides. I don't know if you're familiar with that.
Wow.
Minister Tony, kind of ending gang violence. We're all about just, positive messages and standing up for what's right.
That's right. And so we do that here at home and help with whatever we can. But we also go overseas. So we went to the Philippines and did a couple of documentaries over there about it's kind of like Doctors Without Borders, where they help the people that can't get any care. And so while we were there, we got inspired by what we saw because it's a third world country. And so we just got greenlit to go back to the Philippines and do a narrative that we co-wrote and we're going to be directing.
Wow.
Yeah, we discovered, Melody, whole families living in cemeteries there in Manila, 6,000 people living in the cemetery, and they have their kitchens and bedrooms and in the cemetery. And so we came up with a story about a woman who just cares about herself, one of the wealthiest women in the Philippines, but she meets this little 10-year-old girl and, they create a journey together and she starts to care about people again.
It's called Tombstone Pillow.
Wow, that's amazing because who would ever thought that people would actually live in the cemetery?
We take so much for granted in this country.
Yeah, because we're so privileged, especially living in California. You have the opportunity to really go to the beach, and some of those people probably never even seen nothing like that.
What's even worse, Melody, is right now we've been trying to film there, and there's the worst rainstorms ever. I mean, can you imagine just trying to live somewhere and just
it's raining all the time.
all the time, yeah.
So how do they protect themselves then if they're living in a cemetery and it's raining like that? And I mean, that's got to be rough.
Yeah.
It's got to be super rough.
Sad. Yeah.
Wow. So when you see those kind of things happen, I mean, how do you transition that into a documentary?
Well, this one specifically is a narrative. So we actually wrote the short story, and
Okay.
and then at the end, it's always got a solution. I'm not going to say what it is. You got to watch the film, but there's always something that because we don't just say this is so horrible. The world is horrible. We say what can we do to make a better world? What are the action steps that we can all come together and do at the end of our films? All of them have that.
Wow. Because something has to inspire people to move, to move to help other people make a difference, right?
Exactly.
Wow.
I mean, yeah, it's like we all experience drama and conflict, but what are the things that everyone can do? Like we worked on a film that was in theaters by Peter Bick about solutions to global warming. You know, okay, like fill up our car tires, you know, like don't use as much heavily packaged things, buy local.
Wow.
There's so many things you can do in your daily life that contribute to the bigger picture.
Wow, knowledge is power.
Yeah.
Right, that's
Oh my God, that makes so much sense. Because, you know, you think about Hollywood and you think about the opportunities that you have yourself. So, you know, what do a person need to do to get in contact with you to just really be able to produce their own stuff?
Yeah, so well, they can reach out to Dream Team Directors. We're dreamteamdirectors.com, and then they can email us or on Instagram, Dream Team Directors. That's our main thing. And then just, you know, let us know what the project is and talk to us about what you want to do and what's your dream, and then we can help make that come true.
So do you actually have to have a ton of money to really make that dream come true?
No, but you have to have a really good idea.
Yeah.
You know, and something that you really want or are passionate about. Well, actually, you might appreciate this. Before I met Bayou, we met at a vegetarian cafe in 2007.
Oh.
She was coming out of yoga class, and I was sitting there eating a veggie dog. But before that, I worked for 10 years for Isaac Hayes. And, you know, he's an amazing, you know, singer, humanitarian, you know, Academy Award winner. And he always learned from him that you have to, you know, inspire people, and you have to do whatever you can to be responsible for the society. And that's what I loved about him.
Wow.
So that's what we want to do with all of our projects, even if they're comedies. You know, we want to still say something important.
Because everything with entertainment really do inspire somebody some type of way, right?
Yeah.
So look, one of the things about it is that I'm all about living life unlimited, right?
For
And
sure.
so dreams coming true really do mean that they're not limited, right?
Yeah.
So what advice would you give to those directors, those filmmakers out there who are just starting? What advice would you give to them?
I would say, like, push through the barriers and just make that, you know, make that film. Just make it. And if it's not great, doesn't matter. Do the next one. Just keep creating and just use whatever resources you have available to you.
Wow.
I would say that combine yourself with the most positive people that believe in you and tell you that you can do it. And don't try to criticize you and make you feel bad about what you're trying to do and your goals. Just surround yourself. Our biggest success has been surrounding ourselves with a team that had good energy.
That makes a difference,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay, honey. Because those people around you will either break you or make you into something so beautiful.
Well said.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that means y'all been around some good people, right?
Oh, yeah.
And I think it's so amazing that, you know, husband and wife is able to come together to make a company that really inspire the world.
Thank you.
So look, before you leave, I want everyone to be able to stay following you on your social media. So could you let them know?
Yes, so basically we are at Dream Team Directors on Instagram, Dream Team Film on Twitter, and then dreamteamdirectors.com, and you can reach out to Bayou at Dream Team Directors or Daniel at Dream Team Directors, and we can't wait to hear from you.
Awesome. Well, thank you both so much.
Thank you. I feel blessed to be with you.
Yes, I'm happy that you came. You know what I'm saying? Sharing that with me, because that makes me even more inspired to continue to do what I'm doing.
Well, thank you for doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
And thank you, all you guys.
All of us. Right.
This is awesome.
Yes. So you guys, you stay tuned, because after this message, we'll be right back. We'll be right back, you guys.
Proud, forgotten, Indian, Navajo, Blackfoot, Inuit, and Sioux, survivor, spiritualist, patriot, Sitting Bull, Hiawatha, and Jim Thorpe. Mother, father, son, daughter, chief. Apache, Pueblo, Choctaw, Chippewa, and Crow. Underserved, struggling, resilient. Squanto, Red Cloud, Tecumseh, and Crazy Horse. Rancher, teacher, doctor, soldier. Seminole, Seneca, Mohawk, and Creek. features Geronimo. Unyielding, strong, indomitable. Native Americans call themselves many things. The one thing they don't.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. I want to welcome my special guest, Ayauna Rose, to the show. Welcome to the show.
Hi, thanks for having me.
I am so excited to have you here. And one of the things about it that I admire about you is the fact that not only did you graduate from high school and went into college, but you're an actress as well. You're multitasking, girl.
Thank you.
How are you doing this?
First thing, I get a lot of sleep. And second thing, I just know what I want. I keep that going. I make a list in my phone and I wake up and I'm like, girl, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. Today you gotta get 18 things done, but you're gonna do it because you gotta.
Well, you know, setting goals really makes the dream work, right? And you have really been fulfilling a lot of your dreams.
Yes.
And I know you currently worked on some projects, so tell us a little bit about those.
My current projects that I've been working on is I just finished a YouTube series called At 17 I Died. I played a daughter named Megan. There was like a lot of crying, and I had to make myself cry. I just did something at Braids by the Beach for Rastafari. It was so fun. I got to work with a lot of little girls, and I love kids, so I'm like, oh, I have like a big sister. And I just booked a promo for a book series, and they gave me a book, and I have like a week to read it. I read it already. I read it in a few days. Like, thank you.
Because you know they do say, you know, if you read a book a day, that kind of puts you like so many years ahead of everybody else.
I love reading.
Wow. Well, one of the things about it is the career choice. To just want to be an actress.
Yes.
I mean, because coming out of school, you really can be anything that you want to be, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why that path?
I would really say I love acting because I just love that I get to be like so many people. Like I can get on set and I can be a bully, and then I can also I can go on another set and I can be the babysitter, the girly type, and I get to be like whoever I want, and then the switch around is just, it's awesome. I love it so much.
If it's anyone that you could actually work with on set, who would it be?
Scarlett Johansson. I love her so much.
Well, you know what? One of the things about it is everyone have that particular person. You know what I'm saying? So what about her that makes you stand out to you?
She's like the ideal switch around. She has been an Avenger. She's been the babysitter type in the Nanny Diaries. She's been the girly type. I just love her so much. And she's so humble. Like when she gets on interviews, she's like, oh yeah, that was fun, you know, but thanks for working with me. And I love her so much.
Because humble is the way, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, yeah, because a lot of times in the entertainment industry, you can get lost,
Mm-hmm.
you know? And so what has been one of those moments that you really say, okay, no more of doing what other people feel I should do. It's just time for me to just set this goal for me to just keep moving forward, keep going to school, not just stopping.
Well, I think it was like a year ago, and my mom and I had a talk because I'm also in school. I'm getting my associates next June because I'm gonna become a lawyer. I want to become a paralegal. Wow. So my mom sat me down and she was like, "Well, you don't have to just pick one. You can do both." And I was like, "You're right." So I've been just going at it, and I just know that both of them are equally my dreams. So I can't just give up one and go all ahead on the other. I have to do both, and that's probably just going to be what I'm going to be doing forever, half and half.
Well, one of the things about my show is really living life unlimited. So people know that they're not limited. Like, I don't have to just be an actress. I can be an actress, model, I can direct, I can do so many things.
Yes.
And you're showing that to other young people out there. And a lot of young people look up to you and they'll be like, okay, this is my big sister. So what advice would you give to them to just keep moving forward?
I would just say stay focused. And I know a lot of people say that, but I really mean stay focused. Like, you have to really reevaluate yourself every single day. Is this what you really want to do? Are you going to give it your 100%? Because 99% won't work. You have to give it the full 100%, go for it and go at it. And you always have family and loved ones to talk to when you need to get that little advice really quick, you know, and I love being a big sister to everybody, so.
So who has been your inspiration?
My mother. I love her so much. I adore her. She has done everything in life on her own, and I just appreciate her so much for teaching me that.
Yeah, because when you have that role model in front of you, it really helps you develop to be the woman you are right now.
Yes,
right?
yes.
So I think that's so amazing. Well, before you leave, I want everybody to be able to stay following you on your projects.
Of course.
On the things you're working on, the things that's going to be happening soon. Right?
Yes.
You know, they need an attorney. They can, you know.
You can call me.
Can you let them know for us?
Okay, my Instagram handle is Ayauna Rose, AYAUNAROSE. Follow me, go check me out. We'll have a lot of fun together. Yes. I'm very silly.
Well, you love having fun, girl.
I
right?
do. That's the key to life, having fun.
Really. Because one of the things about it before we leave, and I'm going to wrap it up, but I just want to admonish you, just keep doing what you're doing. Because it's not a lot of, you know, young black women out there who are going in that field of being an attorney or a paralegal, whatever the case may be. But the fact that you are setting a trend to let other young African American women and young women of color period know that there is no limit to what you can do. You can act, but you also can be, you know, having your own firm. So
yes.
I commend you on that, and I wish you much success on everything you do, okay?
Thank you so much. That means a lot coming from you.
Yes. Look, you guys, I appreciate you so much for watching the Melody Trice Show. Make sure that you follow me on all my social media, and you also, right, can go to my Roku channel and add it, which is Melody Trice Television. And guess what? We're now also on Amazon Prime, so make sure that you go and watch my show. Amazon, Roku, you know, just Google us, and you'll be able to find the Melody Trice Show. So next time, I'm your girl, Melody Trice. Bye.
You can always face the long embrace of the setting sun. Taste its warmth on your skin. One last exhale of a big ordeal when the day is nearly done. And the night sinking in makes you feel so lucky, makes you feel so lucky when beauty puts you in a spell. Now it's really sinking in. Feel the warmth turn your body.